I just knew that was gonna be a pain in the butt. I just knew it. So guys, I'm gonna head over to Import Auto to borrow their high impact snap-on gun, the same one that I used to install these axle nuts. And I'm also gonna get the appropriate tool so I can separate the lower control arms from the axle carrier. Might as well, I'm gonna go ahead and return this back to AutoZone. So let's go. Okay guys, so I returned the kit and got this instead because this actually might work for the front side, for the studs that are connected from the rack and pinion to the axle hub carrier. So we're gonna see if this works. I called Gonzalo. He said he did not have this one, but he had the other two that I needed. So let's go check out his shop now. That one should work right there. Beautiful. Perfecto, porque si no van así, eso sí. Also gonna need this baby. And I'll explain to you guys why in a bit. Guys, major shout out to my landlord because he's letting me use the air compressor, and because of that I'm going to be able to, at least hopefully it's going to be easier to actually remove the axle nuts today. Hence why at the shop I ended up picking air impact guns instead of the regular battery powered one from Snap-on. So hopefully this makes it a lot easier. And yes, that is a stabilizer bar right stuck in between the studs just to keep this in place from moving, which actually did help yesterday, but I wasn't able to crack it through. So hopefully this is going to work, and then I'm going to be able to continue with this process. I'm going to just try to keep it in place best that I can. Well, hopefully that works. On removing control arm number 1 and 2, and then the upper control arm. You know what's so interesting is that on the manual book it says to disconnect the control arms from the subframe first, so you can take out the entire unit altogether and then put the axle carrier on a vise so you could take out the rest of the control arms, but primarily only from control arm number 1 and 2, not the upper control arm. That one can actually stay in place. So first step is going to be to remove the 6 Allen bolts at the back of the axle so then I can push it all out together. Guys, it's out. It only took about 3 hours, but I mean, it's better than taking the whole day to take out one axle carrier. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side. Still gonna take out the parking brake components first, take that out, and then I'm gonna work on the front side. So wish me luck.
Look at this new Axel I got.
Alright guys, so since the axles are out, I'm actually thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea to recondition them, since I didn't get to do that when I got them from the junkyard. I kind of wanted to just slap everything together and put it back together. So this would be a good opportunity, since I'm gonna wait for everything to come in so I could get going on the bearings for the axles anyways. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Guys, this thing is kicking my butt. It's literally already like 6 o'clock and I haven't even finished taking apart the upper control arm. So, oh man, I thought I was gonna finish this all today and I cannot get this out. I was defeated. I do not know what happened. And that separator was just not fitting on the passenger side, and I really thought that I was gonna do the passenger side a lot faster than I did the driver's side, and I was so wrong. Absolutely wrong about that. And everything was going so smooth up until getting to that point of removing the upper control arm. So now I'm on AutoZone's website so I can see what looks like that same exact jaw or a tie rod puller, joint ball separator. I mean, it has all these different names, but it serves the same purpose. It separates a stud from the base of that axle carrier. So here we have this one that looks like it could work because it's a lot more narrow. I wouldn't know until I get there, and I probably take one of the other ones just to compare the size. And then there's this one that looks exactly like the OEM one that the Toyota manual book recommends to use. So it's also adjustable. You can make it more narrow, more wide. So this one also would work. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make a trip over to AutoZone so I can see if those are gonna work, so I could already have it in handy, so then I can continue with the work. But besides that, I have my shopping cart ready for eBay of the things that I'm going to order for that process of the build, which is the ARP extended studs. So let me show you. So here we have, comes in a complete set, and it comes out to $153.98, which is not too bad. That's probably going to be the cheapest size. And then the bearings. So these two brands, we have Koyo for the front bearings. This is a Japanese brand. And then we have NSK. It's also a Japanese brand. This is for the rear. They both come with the seals that they need. The front only needs one seal. The rear needs 2 different seals. But if you look at the price over here, price difference versus Toyota OEM, oh man, we're talking about like $200 price difference for each of those kits. Because I think each bearing, it's like about like 100 and some, yeah, like somewhere around there, like 100 something, you know. Some people say they even go up to like 200 each. So, but with a discount, probably like 100 something. And yeah, so that's actually what I'm gonna get. Total for that, $398.72. That's that final total. So I can go ahead and redo the bearings for both sides and extend the studs. So it's pretty cool. So let's go to AutoZone.
I didn't know she was gonna show up like, I don't know what time.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, it worked. Okay guys, well, since I have time, might as well just go ahead and disassemble the rest of the lower control arm so then I can take out the axle hub. This is cool. There we go. It was just stuck in there. But the second one is now officially out. All right guys, so now that the rear is done, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the front side. So this should be fun. It should be a lot easier than the rear side since it's literally only 3 bolts. I'm gonna do the rack and pinion, so the tie rod first, and then upper control arm, and then this lower control arm that's connected to the shock absorbers. Actually fits. There you go. There we go. This little sucker right here. they're all finally out. I'm so glad. Look at the Supra. It looks completely legless. Oh man. So doing extended stuns on a wheel hub is not going to be my first rodeo. I did do that once before for the old FRS that I had, and this was because I wanted to track it and I wanted to get larger wheels, but I did it the very old school way where I just kind of like hammered it into the axle hub, which is probably definitely not the right way, but I didn't have any issues. But for this case, for the Supra, I'm not going to do that. I ordered a wheel stud installer, so I'm going to be using that. I'm pretty excited to do bearings because I've never done bearings ever, so it's going to be a brand new learning experience. And I think this is gonna sum up this video for tonight, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to clean a lot of stuff. I left tools everywhere all around the car. But yeah, so next video coming up, most likely gonna do the entire installation for the wheel studs and the bearings onto the steering knuckles and the axle hubs. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more and have a great night. Bye.